Good morning. First off, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. There's nothing more encouraging to the Shave channel video producers to get a like or a new subscription, or to see that your old subscribers are hanging with you. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I want to tell you, I'm really in a good mood today because I'm about to get a shave on, and I don't think there's anything I enjoy more in my life now than shaving, the new gear, or the just the challenge of putting that perfect shave together, or just an enjoyable shave. And one thing that has made my DE shaving career so enjoyable is my relationship with Yaqi Razor Company, shaving brush company, and partly because I've had so much input uh, with their razor side of their business. For example, um, I developed the idea of their kit razor, which is three heads, including the Beast hybrid Easy Flow razor head. I came up with that idea and named it. So I had a part in that one, and I had a big part in this razor becoming as good as it is, I think, because Yaqi Company, if you don't know it already, they really seek out and request the input of their buyers. That's how I became a tester for them. And about a year and a half ago, Grace Chen from Yaqi sent me the prototype of the Flipside. This is the prototype. It has the original prototype from about a year ago or so. Has exposed blades, and Grace sent it to me, and she says, please test this razor head to see if it shaves well so we can market it. So I tested it, and I got back to Grace and I says, look, this razor is incredible, and can I call it the flip side? Can I have your permission to name it the flip side? Because you can shave on one side, and it's a level 3 aggression on the open comb, and you can flip it to the other side, and it's a level 4 aggression on the closed comb. So Grace, I said, can I name it the flip side? And she says yes. So that's how the flip side got its name. So so I thought, well, they're going to market it. But then I think another tester must have said, hey, well, how about designing it to have covered edges, which is a big hot button for me. So they came out with the new flip side about 4 or 5 months later, that there's no exposed edges at all. And I had told Grace that was a good idea when she told me they were going to do that, as long as they didn't change how well the original flip side shaved. And I'm telling you, with my hand on my heart, hand on the Bible, they kept the exact perfect shaved qualities of the flip side. So I better hurry up and get into it. Today I've got a absolutely marvelous brush. It's I'm wetting it up here. It's the Yaqi Sagrada Familia, smaller than the original. Got a smaller than original knot. This is the 22 millimeter 2-band, and I'm telling you, out of all my 2-bands, I am loving this one. I'm gonna take Razorock XXX and get her going. tell you. Now, you can see that's going pretty well. I'm going to drop it down into my Crown King Travel Scuttle. I'll bring it up there. I'll bring it up here in just a minute to show you, man, this thing is just a lather king. And my personal opinion is the 22 millimeter tube band, with the way after they're broke in like this and the way they splay, ends up being at least a 24 millimeter when they splay out, comparable size. I really, really think that the 22 millimeter is your perfect size tube band. And dang, yeah, I highly recommend this Sagrada Familia with the tube band in it. It's just killer. And I'm going to bring this lather up. You're not going to believe it. I mean, check her out, people. You see this? No time at all. And I'm trying to keep my videos down in time. So I got to get going. But look at this. Look at this brush, lay it out. Come on. And that little teeny handle, believe it or not, I'm liking that thing. It's a skinny handle, but it just goes perfect with this 22 millimeter. Tube band Yaqi Sagrada Familia brush. It's a winner. And once people find out how good this one is, alongside their Sagrada Familia tuxedo, they're going to want the tube band because it's killer. Okay, so just to show you that the original worked really well, I'm going to do one side with the original prototype. Yep. And the flip side, I tried to use a shavette, and I've got a cut mark where I screwed up. So one of the things I told you guys is that this flip side, with the open comb, is so mild. It's about a 3 and very protective. So I'm going to make another statement here. I think the flip side, I'm going to switch over to the other one, the perfected with covered edges. Just take over there, and I'm using the open comb, and let me tell you why. I recommend this razor to any brand new shaver. And here's why. If you buy this thing, follow me on this. When you're learning how to shave, use only the open comb. That means not the bar's not straight. It's open on the ends. Use only that side of the razor until you get it down. And here's what I'm going to tell you, new shavers, you new DU shavers. You virtually, how can I put this? You can always hurt yourself with a razor, but the chances of cutting yourself with the flip side using the open comb is near zero. Near zero. And so that's the side you want to learn on. Now, I'm quickly going to finish up. I'm going to flip it, the flip side, That's how it got its name. That's how I gave it the name, the Flipside. That's why Yaqi liked it, because that's how you use it. I'm gonna flip that baby. The Flipside to the close comb. Now I'm gonna finish up here with and get me a really close shave. Like I say, if you're a new shaver and you buy this Flipside razor as your first razor, when you start knowing what you're doing, flip it over and get a BBS with it. And when you're first starting, you use nothing but the open comb, you're probably not going to get a BBS. But you're going to get it good enough without cutting yourself. That's why I recommend this razor, the Yaqi Nickel Flipside. As I haven't really got out on a limb like this before. This is the beginning razor to get, and I'm telling you, you will hurt yourself a lot less than I did when I started shaving, because that open comb will keep you from cutting yourself. Probably won't give you a BBS on that side, but you will learn how to shave with an EE using the right amount of pressure and angle and all that good stuff that we've talked about so many times. And there we go. And I've got to keep the time down or this video will never load on YouTube. So hit the like button, give me some comments, tell me what you think. Oh, dang, I love the Flipside. Nice shave. Beautiful job with the Yaqi. 2 bands, Sagrada Familia, and I'm out now. Great shave, I love it.